Good morning, YouTubians. It's Chemist Ghost. It's Monday, and we all know that's a Blu-ray release day. I'm not sure there's anything out I'm actually after, but I do have some films to show you at the end, so we'll get to those a little bit later. I'm going to go to town, pop into HMV, see what's on the shelves, and grab a coffee from somewhere as well, because it's a little bit nippy this morning. Let's go. So the first stop of the day is Costa for that all-important morning beverage, and I was feeling a little peckish as well, so I decided to get myself the breakfast wrap, which has a little bit of everything inside it, and of course it wouldn't be complete without a latte, and this one was piping hot, just the way that it should be. Nice and quiet in Costa today. I'm heading over to the news section, and there's a few titles that have been pushed back to tell you about. Seasons 1 and 2 for All Mankind, as well as seasons 1 and 2 of The Morning Show. And also the Frankenstein True Story miniseries has been pushed back as well. Okay, so the first title is Left Behind, Rise of the Antichrist. This is a 101 Films, directed and starring Kevin Sorbo, who's made films such as Bitch Slap and Bernie the Dolphin. It's an apocalyptic thriller, and this is a remake of the Nicolas Cage film of the same name. All the cast come back apart from Nicolas. The Blu-ray is $14.99, DVD $9.99. Next is Sing a Bit of Harmony, directed by Yasuhiro Yoshiura, an animated film set in the near future in a town that's being tested with AI technology. Released through Crunchyroll LLC from 2021, $14.99 for the Blu-ray, $12.99 for the DVD. Batman Doom came to Gotham next from Warner Brothers. It's from this year. It's got a runtime of 86 minutes. David Giuntoni is the voice of Batman, aka Bruce Wayne, and this is set in the 1920s. $11.99 for the Blu-ray and $7.99 for the DVD. Next title is Jujutsu Kaisen. This is a HMV exclusive, directed by Sung Hoon Park. It's a story of evil spirits that cling to a schoolboy called Okatsu Yuta. This is released in 2021 and has a runtime of 120 minutes. Yours for $19.99. There's also a steelbook available here for $24.99. Next is a BFI release of Dance Crazy, a 1981 music documentary about the two-tone movement. Songs from Bad Manners, Madness, The Beat, The Specials, and The Selector. Directed by Joe Mascott, and this is yours for $15.99. Gorgeous next from 88 Films. It's got two cuts of this movie with the added extra 21 minutes on the Hong Kong version. This is a 1999 action rom-com starring Jackie Chan. It's got a runtime 120 minutes and is yours for $16.99. So next is Martin, a horror from 1977, written and directed by George A. Romero. It's about a young man called Martin who believes he's a vampire. It's got a runtime of 95 minutes, but the original cut, which isn't in here, comes at 165 minutes. Rated 18, standard Blu-ray is $15.99, whereas the 4K special edition comes with a book and art cards is $39.99. So next we have two limited releases. We have a 4K and a Blu-ray of Boyhood from Arrow. This is a movie from 2014. It's a coming-of-age drama that's filmed over the course of 12 years, following the life of Mason Evans Jr. His parents being played by Ethan Hawke and Patricia Arquette, for which she won the Academy Award for. The Blu-ray set is $24.99 and the 4K set is just £5 more at $29.99. So next is an Italian gothic horror from 88 Films called The Whip and the Body. It's from 1963 and it stars Dalia Lavi and Christopher Lee. Lots of sex and death in this one, just 87 minutes, and it's got a price tag of $24.99, but it comes with a book and a slipcover. Women of Twilight next from Studio Canal, a movie based on a play directed by Gordon Parry and starring most of the cast from the original stage production. It's got a runtime of 89 minutes, it's got a 12 certificate, $14.99 for this brand new restoration, and it comes with a nice slipcover too. Kamikaze Hearts next from BFI. It's a drama from 1986 which follows the real-life porn star called Sharon Mitchell as she travels to San Francisco to film a movie, and it deals with her relationship with Tina Bennett, aka Tiger, and her addiction to drugs. Obviously rated an 18, and it's yours for $14.99. Alcaraz next, a Spanish drama from last year set in Catalonia which follows an unwanted development of a peach orchard belonging to the Soul family. This has got a runtime of 2 hours and is yours for $14.99. Next is No Bears. This is from Picture House Entertainment, a romantic drama from last year, written, produced, directed and starring Jafar Panahi. This has a 12 certificate and is yours for $12.99. Okay, so over in the horror section we have VHS 99, a Shudder original from last year. This found footage horror film is 5 unrelated stories with a total runtime of 90 minutes, and this is yours for $12.99. In the TV section, we have Our Service on Network. It's a family drama, 8 episodes in total, got a runtime 196 minutes, and HMV are asking for $21.99 £5 more than Amazon. A Warner Brothers steelbook of Rick and Morty Season 6 next. 10 episodes in this season, aired from September to December last year. HMV are asking for £24.99 for it. So the next one is Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean 5 movie set in 4K. Looks like it's a digipack going on the spine. With this you get the 4Ks as well as the Blu-rays. It's got a total runtime of 728 minutes. This is going to set you back £74.99. Hey everybody, welcome back. So no new pickups in HMV today, but I do have some imports. Got a complete TV box set to show you from Germany. I've got an American import and a Spanish import. Let's crack on with it. Okay, first title to show you, and this is the Spanish import. It is Murder at 1600, which refers to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, which of course is the White House. It's an action thriller from 1997, and it stars Wesley Snipes as Detective Harlan Regis, who is assigned the case of a young woman who's been stabbed to death at the White House. Now, Harlan's investigation is blocked at every turn by the head of the Secret Service, Director Nick Spikins, being played by Daniel Benzali. The president is being played by Ronnie Cox, and it's not the first time he's played the president in movies. His son Kyle is being played by Tate Donovan, who's the chief suspect in the woman's death. He was the voice of Hercules as well in Disney's classic Hercules, which came out the same year as this one. Alan Alda is playing Alvin Jordan, who's a national security advisor. He's got a hidden agenda, which I won't reveal what it is. Diane Lane is in this, playing a Secret Service agent called Nina Chance, who's assigned to help Harlan in an investigation. I love this film. Great cast. There's also a backstory involving the retrieval of captured American troops from North Korea. Directed by Dwight Little, who made Rapid Fire and Free Willy 2. It's got a runtime 107 minutes. Let's take a look inside. So the front cover image has been put onto the disc. So that was Murder at 1600, and I should point out that the picture quality on this is not the best, so just bear that in mind if you're planning to import it. The next title, which is the American import, is Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris. This is a drama with moments of humour, directed by Anthony Fabian, set just after World War II. Mrs. Harris being played by Brighton-born Leslie Manville, who is a cleaner, and she has been carrying around this unopened notification of her husband's death for 13 years when out of the blue she works up the courage to read it. Later on, at one of her employees' houses, she sees a designer dress and gets a little bit fixated on it. Luckily, she has a large win on the football pools, and along with the army coming along and pay her some owed war widow pension with back pay, she has enough cash then to go to Paris to buy her own Christian Dior dress. I'll leave the story there. A lot happens in this. Also stars Jason Isaacs, and Ellen Thomas has her close friends in London, Archie and Vi, as well as Isabel Hubbard as a stuck-up Christian Dior head of studios. And let's not miss out on the stunningly beautiful Alba Batista as Christian Dior's top model. Wow. Movie set half in the UK, half in Paris, full of humour and emotion. I love this film, well worth checking out. Runtime 1 hour 55 minutes. Let's take a look inside. So the slip cover and the cover have exactly the same image. I should point out I have a Region B player. All these play fine on this. This is an American import, as I said. Plays perfectly. There's a plain disc, and there is a digital code, which I'll put up in the corner. So first come, first served. So that was Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris. Okay, next and last is a German import of a complete TV box set of a Canadian elite show called Flashpoint. This follows a task force who are called in when jobs are a little bit above the training of regular police officers. Things such as high-risk hostage situations, bomb threats, taking on heavily armed gangs, that kind of thing. Created by Mark Ellis and his wife Stephanie Morgenstern, and they went on to create the TV show X Company, which is a World War II spy thriller. This stars Hugh Dillon from Yellowstone and Continuum, Amy Jo Johnson from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, where she played Kimberly Hart, aka the Pink Ranger. And you've also got Enrico Colantoni from Person of Interest and Westworld. And there's far too many other actors to mention. A lot of them are unknown anyway. Now, the show itself, there are 5 seasons. It says 7 on the box, but I'll go into that in a bit. Each episode, 45 minutes, 75 episodes overall. Interesting, the first episode entitled Scorpio is based on the actual events. The show aired from 2008, 2012. As I mentioned, it's a German release. I believe it's the only place in the world you can get this at the moment. Total runtime 3,161 minutes. Let's take a look inside and see what you get. So here's the box set, and to give you an idea of size, it is the same size as a Blu-ray. There you can see there's the depth. So it's quite small. Fit on the shelf, lovely. Very sturdy box as well, and there is an age logo on the front. It's from Germany, and you can just peel that off. The title is on the lid as well, and if you take it off, it's very sturdy. There's the seasons all lined up. As I said, there's 7 there, 5 aired, so maybe they've split a couple of seasons into 2. I'm not sure how it's worked, but there's a nice image there on all the spines. Season 1, 3 discs. Season 2, 2 discs. Season 3, 2 discs. Season 4, 3 discs. Season 5, 2 discs. Season 6, 2 discs. And Season 7, 3 discs. So that was Flashpoint. So that was it. Have you seen any of those or plan to pick them up, or just want to leave a comment? Then do so down below. I will read every single one and try to reply if I have at the time. Give the video a thumbs up, really does help the channel, and subscribe if you haven't. It's all free. Why wouldn't you? On that note, all that's left to say is thank you so much for choosing my channel today and watching my video. Take care, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.